welcome back to Wise and Belief podcast, where we explore ideas and meaningful questions. I'm your host, Teresa Pan, inviting you to explore questions and shape our spiritual understanding across different religions. Today, we are joined by five inspiring guests, each representing a unique pathway. So, clap a hand for Buddhism, represented by represented by Lem. And Christianity will be represented by Chile. Islam will be represented by Hua. Hinduism will be represented by Jiwon. As for the last one, is Humanism will be represented by Seth. So in this episode, we will dive into one provoking question, which is what is the meaning of life? And let's see how different religions approach and answer this question. So let's start with the Christian view and see what is believed in.
Alright, thank you, Sultan. And so my name is Chai Ling and I'm representing the Christianity. So in Christianity, life is a gift from God. The purpose is to love God and love others, just as Jesus taught. Christians believe we should live with kindness, serve others, and follow Jesus' example. Through faith in Him, they believe in eternal life with God. And we believe in heaven and hell. Those who believe in Jesus and follow God will go to heaven. It's not just about rule, it's about relationship and grace. And that's it from me.
Alright, thank you, Charlene. Let's now hear from Hindu perspective from Jiwon.
So in Hinduism, life is part of cycle of birth, death, and rebirth called samsara. The goal is to reach moksha, which means freedom from the cycle. To get there, a person must live a good life, seek spiritual knowledge, and stay connected to the divine. It's about growing the soul and moving closer to the ultimate peace.
Right, thank you, Jiwon. Now let's hear from Buddhist view with Lem.
So in Buddhism's view, we're taught that life is full of suffering, and that comes from our human desires and attachments. So what Buddha teaches us is to mitigate that suffering through what he calls the Eightfold Path, which essentially is called the path of enlightenment. So our goal in life is to reach a state of nirvana, which is a state that comes after suffering. So it's to live a peaceful and meaningful life.
Right. Lem, can you specify in Buddhist what does Buddha teach when we die? Where we gonna go next?
Yeah, so in Buddhism, it's kind of similar to Hinduism, where after we die, we basically get reborn into the next life based on the karma that we have in the previous life. So if you do good deeds, then in the next life you'll be born into a better lifestyle.
Okay, thank you. So, Lem, thank you. Now let's hear from Islam answer this question.
Thank you. In Islam, life has from Allah. Muslims believe we are here to worship Him, follow His guidance through the Quran and the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad, Sunnah, and do good in everything we do. Life is a time to prove our faith through actions. What we do in this life determines our place in the afterlife. So every choice carries meaning and responsibility.
And finally, let's hear from a non-religious perspective. So, what does life mean to you?
For me, I don't follow a religion, but I believe the meaning of life is something we create for ourselves. For me, it's about being kind, helping others, learning new things, and building real connection. That's what gives life meaning and purpose.
Okay, so as you're a non-religious, right? So, do you think where are we gonna go next until we die?
The same thing that happened before we were born.
Okay, so that is all for our podcast. Thank you for your answer. We all have different answers, but in humanity, different answer and different perspective is always what we consider as one method to find a solution. So, and that is it.